I did everything I could in the time that I was leader to encourage, not through positive discrimination, because I don't believe in it, and I think it frankly is the wrong way to go. Did everything I could to encourage black and ethnic communities to join the party, to stand for the party, and indeed, in our European election lists, 10% of our candidates were. I did everything I could to encourage female candidates, like Marta Andreasen, to come and join the party and stand for the party, and I did everything I could through the language I used on those big media opportunities to make people realise we are not extreme in any way. We have a perfectly reasonable offering proposition. So I think I've got a record with that, and I will go on doing that. But in particular, my number one plan as leader of this party, in conjunction with Paul Nuttall, is to make sure that Young Independence grows, and that Young Independence gives us the energy, the enthusiasm and the drive that we need to start winning county council seats, district council seats, and to get us ready for Westminster. Young Independence will grow if I win.
Under my leadership, Young Independence would grow more. I'm very much, like Nigel, I'm very much pro-Young Independence. Harry Aldridge, Secretary of YI, is a backer and a centre of mine. I have worked with YI over the last few years, and I encourage them to do the Freshers' Fairs. I thought that's really important. We need to help them with more resources. We need to raise money to back them more. But they are the future, and we are getting a lot of very good people, very articulate, very intelligent young people coming forward, and it's really, really encouraging to see. I think in the general sense about, say, the middle classes, etc., I think it's about policies, common sense policies. I mean, there's a huge vacuum now in British politics. We're reading today, you know, they want to let out yet more prisoners from jail. We don't believe in that. We want a common sense approach. Most people in this country want tougher policies and law and order. They want more policemen on the streets. So let's respond to that, and let's lead the way using the policies.
I'm disgusted with the Conservative Party. I've been a member of I was a member of the Conservative Party for most of my adult life, and I've been shocked by what they've done in the last few years. Well, I've been shocked away over a long period, but when I rejoined UKIP in late 2009, I sent a letter to Malcolm Pearson in which I said, what is the point of the Conservative Party if they can't maintain the country's independence? That is the purpose, surely, of a party supposed to conserve the country. In early 2007, I had an article, a full-page article, in the middle-page Daily Telegraph, saying I didn't like David Cameron. I still don't like him. I'll keep on writing articles criticising David Cameron, placing them wherever I can in the national press. It's an important job to do. Look up my record. I've done far more articles, with all respect to the gentlemen here, than they've done, and they're good articles too. Thank you very much.
Now, let's bring in the Dark Destroyer. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my forte. Nigel Farage and Gerard Patten were instrumental in prior to me joining this party. And my experience in schools, colleges, university, across the whole of the country puts me in a firm position to comment on this specific policy. Now, it's all about getting out there and reaching out to the people, and identification. And that identification I have immense skills with. I've been nurtured and brought along that way. I bring to the table a different argument, a completely different argument. As I said, I represent people within society with no voice, who want to be heard. And for this party to suddenly decide of bringing more people in of different races, creed, colour, is the most fantastic thing that can happen. The time I had in the general election was horrendous. I was seen as a racist, although I'm a black man. Now, the fact that I'm included at this level in UKIP is fantastic.